Now, Kim Wilde made a name for herself as a pop star in the 80s, a time for giant hair, even more giant shoulder pads and lycra. It was fabulous. Now, after leaving the industry for a career in gardening, Kim has returned to her musical roots with a new album inspired by her 1988 record, Close. We're going to speak to her in just a moment, but first, let's take a look at her hits. Kim joins me now. Morning.
Good morning, Sally.
How much fun is that to watch?
Well, you know, I'm still performing that song, and I think I'm having more fun performing Chequered Love now at 64 than I was when I was 20 years old.
Why is that?
I think because the focus very much is on live music, and which I really love. I do a lot of touring with my fantastic band, and we're going on tour in March from the 14th to the 25th in the UK. So I'm really looking forward to that.
How do you think you've changed then since that girl? I mean, are you less afraid maybe, or do you appreciate it more?
I do appreciate it more, but, you know, Sally, I appreciate everything about my life more at this age. That's one of the great things about getting old, is that you...
Not old.
Getting older. I'm enjoying the ageing process. It's been I've learnt a lot, and but I'm having a lot of fun right now. You know, I do a lot of work. I've got my new album out in a few days' time, and the new single Midnight Train, and I'm still really motivated by pop music. I still love it so, just as I did in the 60s when I was growing up, just as I did in the 70s when I was a teenager, with glam rock and everything else that was fantastic about that decade. And then going into the 80s, making pop music with my brother Ricky and my father Marty. So, yeah.
Which you still do.
Which we all still do.
Yes.
You know, my father's still writing albums and performing. Me and my brother have written the new album, as always, with an addition with Ricky's daughter, actually, Scarlett. So, yeah, it's sort of coming down the generations. And there are several other people in our family who are very musically connected. So... yeah, music's our religion, really.
You mentioned Midnight Train. I think we can play that for everybody now.
Oh, good. Such a good vid.
That feels like the sort of thing that we would have heard from you all those years ago.
Yeah,
it is, isn't it?
It is. It's very synth-flared. It's rocky. It's got guitars. It's the same kind of concoction that we started with, and it still fills us with inspiration. But of course, it's at the fingertips of that fantastic brother of mine, Ricky Wilde, who knows how to do amazing things in a studio. So yeah, I've been very blessed. I had to remind myself to say to you that I work with a great team, and so although I'm sort of sitting here talking to you, right behind me, very, very close, are a number of incredibly talented people who are making all of this really work for me.
And the band that you play with, you've been with them for years.
Yeah, many, many years. We've been through all kinds of ups and downs, lots of fun, ridiculous situations, lots of Spinal Tap moments, and we love each other very, very much. And our guitarist Neil and his wife Kieran have just had a baby, and we're all really excited about it. And I keep telling Neil that he should call the baby Kim, because Kim, of course, is also a boy's name. But anyway, I doubt he'll listen to that. And but you never know. You never know.
They're like family for you, aren't they?
They are, yeah. We just love each other very much. But, gosh, I mean, if you hear them on the album as well, they just do some magic stuff on the album Closer, which is out very soon. And it's really a sister album to my Close album from '88. And that had some big hits on it that had Never Trust a Stranger and You Came, Four-Letter Word.
How did that idea come about, to make it like a companion piece?
For a number of reasons. We wanted to make another quite synth-driven album, but the diversity of Close from '88, we kind of used that as an inspiration. We've got 10 songs on both albums, and then we had fun mocking up the cover. So I've done a sort of, a version of the same cover as 1988 of the Close album. It was my most successful album, and I think it was the album that sort of turned me from a singles girl into an album artist, and I think the new one, it does exactly that. I mean, the reviews so far are really rather wonderful.
You're reading them. That's good.
I did. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Sally, I stopped reading them for years, and then I've been persuaded lately to read a couple of gorgeous ones. So I thought, wow, I think we're doing something right. We love what we do, and we feel so privileged to still be able to go out, especially in the UK. You know, it's home. It's lovely to see a home crowd. So come and see me, everyone. I can't wait.
Tours March?
Tours in March starts on 14 in Birmingham. We're in Manchester the day after. We end in Glasgow. And we'll be around for a few weeks, London, usual places.
I know music is the passion, but you are still gardening.
Oh, totes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm out every day looking for my little bulbs coming up. Hyacinths are just making it. Tulips, daffodils, all of that stuff. This is a really inspiring time of year. Everything's starting to swell and buds, and we've had a hard winter, and we're still having a bit of a hard winter, but
it's kind of, is it behind us now, Kim?
It's nearly behind us. And you know, I mean, it's, you know, spring's around the corner, and you know, it's there's lots to look forward to. And the planets are lining up, Sally. What can I tell you?
I know they are, aren't they?
The planets
What's going on?
Apparently tomorrow it's even more of a line-up. The Mercury.
You can see the line of planets in the sky.
Oh God, it's so exciting. Good times ahead. I feel positive.
Me too.
Yeah.
So great to see you, Kim Wilde. Thank you so much. And Kim's new album, Closer, comes out on Friday this week. Do stay